Okay, so I just realized that this screen recorder can only take like 5 minutes, 5 minutes at one time. So I don't know why, but anyway, okay, I'll just recap shortly regarding a literature review. So this is chapter 2, literature review. So basically, first you need to define usability, provide an overview, right? So you have to define. The examiner will ask you to define usability, and there's so many definition of usability you can find out there. Maybe if you Google usability, you will get 1 million definition. So you must stick to one, right? So I would recommend you to stick to the ISO definition, because ISO is like a standard, you know. So everybody it is has a it has is a body, international body. So it will be much easier, right, for that. Then you provide the overview of usability, because the examiner, not all of them actually have a background what you're doing. They know what's usability, but you it's your thesis, so you have to defend and you need to explain to them. Okay, so base I my suggestion is, you know, you, because they will see what is it the gap, what is the gap in the current research that you can fill in. So you see, when you're working, you can just analyze the problem and propose a solution. But in academic, the current problem is not what you're working. It's not the problem your experience working will help. It's actually what is the problem in the literature. Okay, that's the difference between working and your. Okay, so you need to justify that the current study there's don't have what you're trying to do. So you have to tell the examiner, well, what the current study doesn't say anything about projection mapping usability. Okay, it does talk about usability, but it mostly talk about word processors, focus on software, you know, that has buttons to click on. It doesn't talk about interactive media. So that is sort of the gap that I can suggest you to do, which I hope you will stick and you will refine it more further, maybe add more justifications. Okay. So your framework can be used regardless of any projection mapping techniques. Okay, because you're specifying more like the cosmetic feature or what it should have usability, right? So okay, we can go through your thesis. Do we have time? Okay, we only have 5 minutes. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. Okay, so we will go through your thesis briefly. So I have actually written in your thesis. Hang on, what's this? I have to close this. All right. Okay, so basically this is your thesis, right? So I have amended your objective and question. So I want you to add. Okay, you have a background about projection mapping, which is okay. I have. Oh yes, so I want you to add like a section here, history of usability frameworks. Okay. So I actually added an article here. I want you to go through and try and take things from there. Okay, don't copy paste everything, no, because you will have trouble with plagiarism after that. So I want you to talk about all these frameworks inside here. Okay, do we have time? Hang on. Okay, we have 1 minute. Okay, now I'll just explain this about this section. So I want to talk about all the usability frameworks here. And you find that there are many here, so you can open it, right, in your browser, and you can check, right. Okay, so basically this one talks a lot. Yes, so you see all these frameworks here. This is scale name, so you can sort of say this is a framework QUIS, SUMI, PSSUQ. So I want you to put that in your literature review. Okay, talk about it, little bit about it, right?